All right, this is an instructional video on scale contest for scale flying, on talking to your judges, going over your routine before you start your contest. This is a Zeroli Stuka 101-inch wingspan with a OS 60 GT gasoline engine in it. So this is the list of maneuvers that we would be doing in a scale contest for one of our flights. So I'm going to go over basically as if I'm talking to the judges and explain to them what I'm doing. So, all right, my first maneuver is going to be the takeoff. The Stuka was a big, heavy bomber for Germany in World War II. So we're going to be simulating today that we have a full loaded payload of bombs. So when we're on our takeoff run, we're going to be taking off in the grass. But because of the weight of the plane being fully fueled and full of armament and everything for the bomb payload, takeoff's going to be a little slow, so it's going to take a while for it to come up and get up in the air. After we do our takeoff, then we're going to come around and we're going to do our flyby. We'll be roughly 10 to 20 feet up off of the ground, off of the edge of the runway, and we're going to maintain straight and level flight for the length of the runway. After that, we're going to do our bomb drop. Now, the Stukas, being a dive bomber in World War II, they actually had a window between the pilot's feet in the floor of the airplane that he could actually look all the way through. So we're going to be going up high on there, and we do have functioning dive brakes on the Stuka. So you can see dive brakes are now on, and then after we do the bomb drop, the dive brakes will be off. So the way that we're going to be doing the bomb drop on the Stuka today is we're going to be at altitude. We're going to see the target in our sight. We're going to roll the plane inverted, and then we're going to cut the throttle, and we're going to be coming down on about a 70 to 90 degree angle, coming down onto our target. And once we have our target in sight, we're going to be dropping the bomb, and then we're going to pull out, and we're going to pull out kind of steeply and pulling back out on about a 30 to 45 degree angle so that we can get away from any kind of flak that might be coming up from other ground targets. After our bomb drop, we're going to do our Immelman. Now the Immelman we're going to be doing offset to the side. We're going to start the maneuver in front of us. Now again, with the Stuka being a big, heavy, slow airplane, we're going to start straight and level, but we're going to dive down to the ground a little bit to pick up some speed. And then when we have sufficient speed, we're going to pull up and do our Immelman offset to the side. And once we get inverted at the top, then we're going to roll out of it and finish the maneuver straight back in front of us again. We're going to go around after that, and then we're going to get set up for our split S. And when we're at the altitude, again, we're going to be offset on the opposite side from what we do the Immelman. So we're going to start the maneuver right in front of us. We're going to go down a little bit. We're going to roll the plane inverted, and then we're going to cut the throttle down to an idle. We're going to do our split S, level out about 10 to 20 feet off of the ground, and then we're going to finish the maneuver right in front of us again. With this being a NASA event, the figure 8 is another one of the mandatory maneuvers. So we're going to set up for our figure 8. We're going to start the maneuver coming across parallel to the runway, and we're going to do a 90-degree turn in front of us, and then we're going to do our right-hand turn after that, completing one full circle and having a cross point being right in front of us again, and then switching over to the other circle, and then finishing the maneuver parallel again to the runway. And we're going to be around probably 20 to 40 feet in altitude when we do so. After that, we're going to set up for a military roll with our Stuka. We're going to be parallel to the runway. We're going to pitch the nose up a little bit, and then we're going to roll the plane over, and then we're going to finish straight and level at the other end of the runway. Then we're going to set up for our boarded landing. Flaps will be down, and we're going to go ahead and show you the flap operation now. Stuka has a nice slow rate of flaps on it, so the flaps will be down for the boarded landing and the landing. We're going to be coming across on approach, and if we end up having too long of a pass or something on the runway, then we're going to throttle back up, gain some more altitude, bring the flaps back up, and then end the maneuver at the end of the runway. And then after that, we're going to set up for our landing. So once we're on our landing approach and our flaps are down, we're going to call maneuvers for our landing approach. We're going to land it again in the grass and then set it down and then end our flight. So there you go. Key points when you start and finish a maneuver, make sure that you call out when you start the maneuver and when you end the maneuver. And now we're going to get her up and go fly.